Hi, folks. We're here back again. Kyle's Brewery with Kyle. Disgusting news. My Indians lose. Oh, what a disgusting night. Sickening. It's sickening with the remnants of Harvey. It's sick. It reminds me. It's atrocious. They're losing to North Montana. They should have easily won. And I feel like I was watching that show in Texas. It's Friday Night Lights, and this is I love every sport. Reds, Bengals. Michigan football, Blues hockey, Cyclones hockey, Michigan. But I think Fairfield Indian football is my life. And, last week I went almost cried myself to sleep. This week I'm thinking, we're going to win. Absolute joke. And if anybody's watching this, they're in big trouble. I mean, I right now think 3 wins would be the max this year, and that's a stretch. I mean, the way they play tonight, I'm sick to my stomach. The old Tim McGraw friend, that's sick to my stomach. But we have a great beer that's going to help this. This is my favorite brewery in the United States, Avery Brewing Company, and I finally got my hand on this. It's the Rumpkin. Folks, it's the Avery Brewing Company, the Rumpkin. I've had a few beers tonight, but this is the Avery Brewing Company, the Rumpkin. It's a annual barrel series. It's the Rumpkin, batch number 7, 16.9% alcohol by volume. I've been wanting to try this for years. 16.9%, bottled August 1st, 2017. A month old, but you gotta figure, didn't get here for a couple weeks on the shelf for a week or two. I did get the cap off there. There's the Avery Brewing Company bottle cap on that fullest. Let's get this a nose. Real quick here at the bottle, it says brewed and bottled Avery Company. It says, we wondered what would happen if, I can't read this, but we'll get the pour. This is, 16.9. Unbelievable. I was reading some stuff. I'm just going to pour half of this for now. So reading some stuff on Untapped about this. It's aged in rum barrels. Ale brewed with pumpkins and spice. Aged in rum barrels. Now, I have never been steered wrong by Avery. I'm just going to get a slight pour. This is a nice color, some head. Not been steered wrong by Avery. It's amazing because everything bottled in from Colorado. I to this day, and I've drank so much good beer. It's Shirley tonight as well. The Shirley said, I got timing live in there. This will probably put me over top. The Shirley that I drank tonight was excellent. Elite beer. But Avery, the stuff I drink from Avery is on another level. I love Southern Tiers. That Shirley stuff was excellent. Ballast Point makes some great stuff. Stone. But to me, Avery has just been a cut above it all. And so many different styles, And again, that's what I'm saying. We were talking to a guy in that Hoppin' Frog. Make some of the best house in the country. You could say that they make the best house in Ohio, maybe the best brewer in Ohio. Jackie O's has some great styles, a couple of IPAs, but they don't have the variety. And you look at nothing Cincinnati's on that list, but you also look at Fatheads, great IPAs. Obviously Headhunter, Hop Juju. They have some other great beers, but they don't have their styles are so. But anyway, back to this beer, back to the pumpkin, the Rumpkin, 16.9%. I think Avery, everything I bring from Avery. So let's get a quick nose on this, and let's go ahead and get a quick nose. It has some Avery glassware, there it is. And you get a nose on this, and it really, there's pumpkin in there. I get a little bit of rum, the bourbon barrel, not really bourbon, but the rum barrel aging. Now let's get a try, without further ado. Thanks to the brewers at Avery, and I also want to say thanks to the Fairfield Indians for ruining my life. Cheers. Here we go. I don't know. Oh man. Woo my. Oh, mercy me. I don't know what to say. This may be the first Avery that I'm questionable. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, it's drinkable, but I don't know, 16.9 is just a bit too much. Maybe 12.9, 16.9. My goodness. It's like somebody just said. He was almost like, eat a slice of pumpkin pie with a shot of vodka. This, I don't get any pumpkin, first of all. And I really don't get, I'm not going to question Avery's brewing. I've had so many elite world-class beers in there. I cannot question their skill and their expertise, and maybe this is a bad batch of this, but I don't know what this is. I mean, this is more... there goes my phone dying. I mean, this is more... to me, just, yeah, straight booze. I 16.9, I don't know how you hide it. But, I don't know, one more sip of this. 16.9. I expected a little... And again, I don't know how you can hide 16.9. I've said that with a lot of companies. Well, that right there is pretty good if you really... I mean, if you take this maybe in a half an ounce at a time. That right there, you get a little, like, Cool Whip in, but it's still burning. 16.9, my goodness. Oh, I think it's just too much alcohol. I think they brewed the beer well. I'm not even knocking the brewers or the style. At 16.9, I don't care who you are, what brewery, you can't hide alcohol at that point. You can't hide it, no matter what brewery. And I get some pumpkin in there on that last sip, but man, 16.9, I'm going to be really fucked up. I mean, I really going to be knocked out time. Pour the rest of it in the bottle there. We're going to pour for that, but I'm going to go ahead and drink it, after tonight's game. But cheers, folks. You can definitely feel the burning effect. Cheers to Avery. Still the best brewing company I've drank. This is still a good beer. I mean, I think if you really got to sip this within an ounce, sips is in like centimeters microscopic. I mean, I think it's still a good beer because I do get some pumpkin flavoring, some nutmeg, but at 16.9, I just don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of rum flavor. At 16.9, I haven't had many beers this high. You've had a lot of 12%ers, maybe a couple of 13. 16.9 is really, maybe 2 or 3 beers ever. Now, you gotta grant I'm a virgin. Ohio beers were just being lifted at this time, or this time a year or two ago. So I did have a couple from my friends, but again, this is probably my third beer that's over 15%. Maybe 4. I did have the Utopias, thanks to Joe and Leslie last year at 22, but 16.9, I tell you what, that's tough. Alright, we'll see you later, folks. Maybe one more tonight, we'll see. Cheers, everybody. Go Tribe. Still gonna stick with them, man. I can't be a fair weather bitch, and gotta be a loyal fan. They suck, and they may win 2 or 3 games this year, but that's part of being a fan of a team, and you gotta ride through the dark ages, and maybe they'll win a couple games here and give me a little bit of hope, but not looking good, and they're in trouble, but we'll see. See you, folks. Bye.